Hi, Mike.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
The fuck are we doing? 500 something. This is
I
not
know.
our
What the
show.
fuck are we doing here? Yeah, this ain't in rank.
Do you know about music stuff?
No. What's music?
Me neither. So we're kind of flying by the seat of our pants here.
Yeah.
Where the hell are Bar and Brooklyn?
I don't know. What'd you do wrong?
Shit. I just showed up. They told me I had to be this time, this place, and this is what I find. I honestly thought we were doing trivia flashbacks. Then I remember that's like the other people.
Oh yeah, the Australians. Ain't bar.
Let me get a message right quick. Okay, we're doing music debate.
Oh shit.
We're not judging though.
Oh, not okay. That's good.
Oh, okay. Uh, Cody, apparently you are the sole judge of this thing.
Yeah,
God have mercy on your soul.
a fucking job I'm not paid for or asked for, but I'm fucking here.
Do you actually like really dig music, like profound opinions on?
I think I stopped listening to music in the 2000s. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I
don't-
think when I get out of high school or college or something like that, I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I'm done.
And I'll be honest, I've listened to the songs they picked tonight. I'm gonna keep that tradition alive. I'm gonna stop listening to music because this shit's awful.
I can only imagine.
Most
The most
opinionated.
opinionated man in the planet. Yeah. Okay. We have a triple threat debate. That's gonna be fun. I have no idea how that's gonna work out, but I'm gonna put this man in the back. I'm gonna start bringing in the players, which I assume are the people in the back.
Yeah, you would assume it. Let's find out. Let's
Like
ask him.
this man right here.
Yeah, I'm not playing. I'm just here to give my opinions. And
Jesus
tell the
Christ! Let's
others-
bring on the next person. The fuck? Oh, it's Pirate Bitch.
Yep.
I beat both these fuckers in a music debate, and they'll never live it down that I beat them both.
No!
In consecutive weeks, I beat them both, and then I was supposed to play Cody, and Cody and I mutually agreed we don't have to do that. Neither of us cared enough to do that. So these two can't get over it. So they're like, "Hey, you gotta come back and fight us at the same time because we have to host a music podcast where we bring it up every fucking episode. The co-host better than us, so I'm just gonna do it again. I'm
Fair.
better than Bar at everything.
Also,
500 stones.
I quit. I'm leaving. Bye. It's been a great one.
I just wanted to make a new song. Sorry, we're here hosting, and I wanted to cover Radiohead. But yeah, no, this wasn't my idea. I just want that to be
I was
out
liking
there
it.
because I've had a lot of
this is-
interesting ideas in the sphere, but did not initially think, yeah, let's bring back a music debate.
Yeah, Nazario and Mike, thank you, by the way, for the idea.
right. Okay.
Uh-huh.
We're fucking doing this. This is going instead of your regular scheduled episode because you guys are lazy and fell behind on production.
believe
And let's be fair. You
Okay.
have me and Nazario on, you get 10 more views.
This is true.
Well, it's a combined.
You
those
get,
two
you get
and me
11
beating
views
Bar.
instead of 1. Good shit. Okay.
Me beating Bar and you two, it's like 20 extra views. People love that.
So this is what's going to happen. First, this man right here is going to be in the back.
I'm so sorry, Cody. So sorry.
And you fuckers are going to argue for 30-second intros, then a free range round of 5 minutes,
Great.
and then a 1-minute closing on 3 rounds of pre-selected songs selected by yourselves. And if everybody gets 1 round, then we'll go to a 4th round. Please don't do that. Okay.
I make no promises.
So for the first round, you picked Cold Heart, Rap Star, and Visiting Hours.
What the fuck?
I have no idea who picked anything. So who picked Cold Heart?
Brooklyn.
Okay, Brooklyn. You're gonna go first. You're gonna have 30 seconds. I'm gonna put this person in the back and this person in the back, and I'm gonna make you solo big. Wait, you know what? I don't need to put people in the back. I'm bringing them back.
Wait,
I'm gonna make you big. Just be quiet.
Yeah.
When he's
No, I'm
speaking.
taking shit. So I'll be back.
Got it.
So Brooklyn, 30 seconds to tell us why Cold Heart is better than Rapstar and Visiting Hours as soon as you start speaking.
So Cold Heart is an incredibly unoriginal song, but in all the great ways. It takes things that are often overlooked. A line from Sacrifice, one of the obviously the chorus from Rocket Man, but then also takes little bits from Where's the Shira and Kiss the Bride, songs that like Elton John heads like myself, Coho, Andrew, Cody aren't familiar with. And it just uses music math to prove why you can sample still and have it be interesting.
Time. Who sings it?
Who's Elton John, Dua Lipa, and it's produced by Panau.
Sounds horrible. Who picked Rapstar? Okay, 30 seconds.
Why are you muted?
When I
I'm
was in
counting that
college-
time.
When I was in college, we had a joke among my friends that you can't make a ukulele sound sad. Yeah, Polo G made that theory and just like tossed it out the window. Rapstar is a very heartbreaking song about having to put on a mask in order to become famous and escape the streets, especially when the only way to do that is to do it through your art as a hip hop artist. And yeah, it's a heartbreaking song.
Did you say who sing it?
Polo G.
Cool. Go!
I wholeheartedly believe these two guys don't know what songs they're arguing because the Polo G song is not at all that, and Brooklyn's right. There's nothing interesting about his. I clearly have the best one. Ed Sheeran's song "Visiting Hours" about losing someone very close to you as you become a father and wishing that your child had their grandparent with you and wishing that you had advice from them in raising your own kid is really touching and really powerful all the way through. I think "Visiting Hours" has also some of the most beautiful vocals Ed Sheeran has put on a track before with his falsetto. All around, great song from Ed Sheeran.
Time. He said the person who sang the song. Important stuff.
Cody, take that down.
Yes. You guys are going to be doing this for 5 minutes. I'm going to make a sandwich. Good luck.
Good job. Nice.
Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll start. Brooklyn literally made the best point ever when he admitted there's nothing original about your
It's
song. I'm sorry.
unoriginal.
It is there when the best part of your song is the Rocket Man chorus. I'm sorry, the whole song is kind of lame, and it's not even sung by Elton John. The Dua Lipa chorus is better than anything Elton John does. So your
And
song,
she sounds so bored on it. It's like she's
Exactly.
cashing that in. Like
It is the
I can
definition
sing
of
it
cash.
just as well.
exactly,
yeah,
and that's why I'll throw that one aside real quick to say, what the fuck are you talking about with Rapstar? I'm sorry,
I will
his
agree
whole
with Rapstar. It's bad.
his whole fucking thing is getting money, getting laid, all this. And then when he brings up the anxiety stuff, it doesn't land because it clashes completely tonally with points that you think he's
I
trying
will
to make.
tell you why he
I'm gonna
does
go.
that.
So I'm gonna go off of what Coho saying with Rapstar. There might be this like really like genuine thing in Rapstar, but you have to boil that down from this big sap called mumble rap, and it's fucking garbage. The beatness
that's
is unoriginal. As
What's
for
original? How many other rap songs do you know uses a ukulele?
there's
I can't hear the ukulele under the
you
trap.
can't hear, you can't hear the ukulele.
The
and there
ukulele
are-
is the instrument that's up front. It's the plucking instrument.
Anyways,
Wow, beautiful.
So
fantastic.
I did address it right away. The Cold Heart is unoriginal. What it makes up for that though is that how you can take music math and how you can still use old school techniques to reinvent new songs.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to know what you mean by how it reinvents, because to me, it doesn't reinvent. It's just taking a bunch of things that you already see and putting them together, and it has like a weird trap beat under it. That's all it sounds
Yeah,
like.
why don't I just listen to
what
Sacrifice?
happened? No, so what happens is this song is in the key of B flat minor, D and D flat major. It takes songs that are not in that key, and you have to slow them down. Rocket Man, I believe, is 136 beats per minute, and they actually bring in Dua Lipa to slow that down, and it makes sense. The
It's
sample that they
boring.
used from Kiss the Bride Kiss the Bride is in C, and they actually transpose it down again so that it fits all together.
So
Elton John is basically a sommelier of his discography and being like, here, take all of this and just make more gold out of stuff that is considered like B tier for myself.
So why not listen to those things? And also, because you're changing those, they sound wonky. They sound wonky because of these changes. So everything actually sounds off and awkward through it because of these changes you're saying.
Right.
Okay.
Just to piggyback off of that, you're literally taking all of these things from different songs that are not meant to go together, putting them in a blender and hoping it works. And
But
it doesn't.
That's what makes it work, though.
doesn't work.
That they're meant to go together. If we can actually tackle Visiting Hours for a second, because man, this is a song that Elton John is like, I'm glad that I didn't write this song, because this is all the tropes that I made good and just turned to shit. That falsetto that you're talking about, he hits it for like 2 seconds. The chord progression in this we've heard in everything. The chromatic fall down and the chord.
I would like to.
As you go to the chorus, he's had better songs about sadness. The one that he does about his the garden one about his
Supermarket
mom,
Flowers.
Supermarket Flowers.
Supermarket
Flowers. First of all, I'd like to say Supermarket Flowers is not about his parents. It's about his own grandparents from the perspective of his parents. They're both great songs. You're right. Here's the thing. He is literally taking what he's already done and making one that's even more personal to him about where he is in his life. He does sad music. That's his thing. And he is able to build on it and give you more new depth and emotion in it, which, Brooklyn, I don't think you get to come at me with, oh, it's unoriginal, when your song is literally nothing new but Elton John songs remixed together while Dua Lipa sings the one that you actually recognize.
All right. I think the two of you have talked enough, because I want to defend Rap Star.
This isn't over yet. You got 1 minute, I guess.
I want to take some time to defend Rap Star because you guys are talking about the chorus. The chorus is the mask that he has to wear as a rap star in order to escape the streets, because he knows that that's what sells. But the rest of the lyrics, if you look at the actual verses around them, there are lyrics like, when they ask if I'm okay, it just makes everything seem worse. You don't get that kind of stuff from like people that are trying to act hard. This is a guy who has to force himself to do that to escape the streets, where white t-shirts turn burgundy.
None of that comes through in your song, because it's such a clash where it doesn't feel genuine when he starts talking about the anxiety. It feels like when he's talking about the things that you should sing in about a song that sell in rap, that's what he wants to say. And the anxiety is him pandering to the crowd that he can't get with rap unless he does that. It doesn't come across as genuine. It doesn't come across as successful at all in this song, because it doesn't feel real to what he's trying to do. It feels like a failure.
Time. Okay. Koho, you went last. Last time, so you're gonna do closings first. I'm doing the BBG rules because I can.
Okay.
So 1 minute. 1 minute, really? Jesus.
Okay, I'm just gonna reiterate. Barr keeps trying to assign deeper meaning to Rap Star that really doesn't come across in his song, which already proves that it's a failure of a song. When it feels like the anxiety parts come across as pandering, and the stuff that's supposed to be pandering comes across like that's what he's really trying to do. It's a tonally confused, emotionally mixed up song that doesn't come across the way he thinks it does. And I'll just keep jumping on Cold Heart because Brooklyn said it himself. He keeps using chords and progressions and things. No one cares about that when you're listening to the song. When you're listening to the song, you are hearing a bunch of pieces of an Ed Sheeran song or of an Elton John song that just don't work together. And at the end of the day, the one that everyone recognizes is sung by Dua Lipa, not even Elton John. It doesn't work. It's boring. It's lazy, and it's slow. When it comes to Visiting Hours, it's the only song here that actually feels super genuine with emotion. It feels real and personal to the person who wrote it and is singing it. When it's about his parents who are not here to help him raise a kid, you feel that story. You can say the falsetto is 2 seconds. I think that the usage of his vocals show range and growth, and he kills it in each individual part of this song all the way around. Great song.
What? Okay.
God damn, that was a long minute.
I know.
Yeah. Barr, go. People, stop coughing.
My opponents are trying to attack my song just on the chorus alone, and that's not fair to the rest of this song, because the chorus is the upfront part that is supposed to catch the audience, and it basically is showing what he is forced to do in order to escape the streets. Now, Koho's song, that bridge is weak as fuck. It needs something more. It needs like French horns, like big brassy, like a big brassier section where the production is kind of weak. Also, the production on his vocals, that weird auto tune, it is off. It is awkward to listen to. And as with Brooklyn, it's incredibly awkward. As Brooklyn said, these are songs that are built on different wavelengths, pieced together, not even pieced, shoved together with a hammer, even if the pieces don't fit. Dua Lipa sounds bored. She sounds like she doesn't even want to be there. I could do that better. And for some reason, I would just listen to Sacrifice.
Time. Big breasts. Did you say that, Bar?
What?
Jeez.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ. Titties
Yes.
and humping.
Can I go? Okay, cool. So let's start off with Rap Star. We're not just talking about the chorus, Andrew. Your beat in general is not good. Rap is looked at as an innovative thing, and especially with all the songs that we're talking about, especially the next question, even in particular, this one's not doing a lot. Visiting Hours is everything that Elton John wants to be. That pre-chorus is taking elements of Tiny Dancer as well as the chromatic drop that you hear in your song. This one, Cold Heart doesn't shove songs in there. It fits them in to have that perfect puzzle. Sacrifice itself is in D flat major, but because of the taping, it's off by about 50 cents. So they use a new school method to fix that and to add it in. I believe with the Shura, it's a similar thing. It's an E flat major with 130 beats per minute, but whenever you drop it down to 116 beats per minute, because of very speed and just the producer skills in general, you're able to fit that in with a D flat major song.
Time.
It's just really cool producer work.
Really cool producer work will be disregarded. Mike,
Yeah,
I
you
haven't
done
been
fucked up.
this
Bars muted and yelling. I love it.
I haven't been this bored since college. Cody,
Can you
Hi,
entertain us,
your time
Cody?
to shine, bro.
What?
It's your time to shine.
Oh,
Let's
cool.
go.
Let's see what I fucking remember. A lot of beats, don't fucking care. Your chorus, is the chorus part of your song? Yes. Sorry. Listen, there's a problem in this entire debate. One, you guys just started yelling at each other, but you let one person from Minnesota dictate the entire fight of how this fight was going to go, and you played all into his hand the entire time. The best debate that happened was your closing, because you guys were able to formulate your own closing arguments and able to figure out. But at the end, you let the guy from Minnesota start talking, and you all played right into his hands, and he won on the first fight because he basically laid the groundwork. Also, probably the best song from What I Got Sent. I will be honest, I like that song a lot. So
Is it over? Can we go home now?
Cole gets the first point, I guess.
Oh shit! There's more points.
More than one. Okay. Wait. Yeah, so
There we go. That was looking good.
Okay.
Coho, you are winning. I'm gonna make you a banner. Give me a sec.
That's very sweet of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna make you a clip for something different to repay the favor.
Nice. Where's that symbol that I like to
Hold
use?
on, this
I
is
don't know
our
where it is.
show.
No, I don't know. I think it's my
Not-
show
not-
now after I kicked your asses.
Not one there on here.
I
Not
think
when
you
the
can call
video
me
starts
host
here,
now.
this is
Video
true,
store, I get
actually.
to host this. I get to host this now because I beat them, right?
Once the video store is here, there's.
Can we
there's
have somebody spell check though if he's making graphics though? I want to, Canadians pride ourselves in spelling. So
Do you?
Don't believe a word that Coho says about making you anything. I've asked for Christmas shirts in the year of 2020 and still don't have Christmas shirts.
That's true. I'm sorry.
It's 2022. Just
I
like-
thought Kane was making the shirts.
Yeah, it's okay.
There we go.
I like
That's
it.
how you spell burrow.
Burrow.
No, you spell Burrow Burrow now.
This is true. Facts.
football jokes and a
Okay.
music show.
For the second round, apparently they all picked songs from the same artists.
Yeah,
Jesus. And we got to go another 5 minutes with this shit.
I think it's like 8 overall. It's long, Mike. It's long. Okay. Cody should be ready for this. I don't know. Who went first last time? I think it was Brooklyn.
Brooklyn went first.
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. So who picked Fly Ass Me?
Fly
Who
asked
picked-
me.
Who picked?
I'll take that
Wait.
song. Good shit.
Smoking, no. Yeah, this is not. It's Fly Out of My Ass. No,
Fly
that's
ass me.
not. Okay. Versus. Okay. Who picked After Last Night?
Brooklyn.
I did.
And who picked Smoking Out of the Wind?
That's me.
Well, goddamn, that should have been switched around there. Shit.
Okay, so let's do Pirate Bitch, and then let's do Bar Just Because, and then Brooklyn.
Yeah, that works. Fuck it. It's gonna be
Okay.
long as shit anyways.
30 seconds. Please, if you're gonna cough,
Mute your mic.
put a mask on. We have COVID.
Oh.
Yeah, shit.
Okay.
Me and Nazario have been fucking swinging dicks trying to get out of this, all right?
You've been swinging what?
Dicks.
Dicks. We swing dicks.
Okay. All right, so Silk Sonic, their album is not an album about lyricism. Let's just get that out of the way right now. They're an album about style, about feel, and the one that makes you feel the best is Fly As Me. That's the one that is all the way through, really fun to listen to, has some of the best moments on the album. When he talks about going to the Apollo is a great line. I think all the way across the board, Fly As Me gives equal parts to Bruno and Anderson .Paak, where they each get something really fun and special to do across the board, whereas the other two songs are very dominated by one or the other.
Time. Wookie should be disregarded.
Do we
Who
disregard
sings
everything?
this shit?
Silk Sonic. These are all Silk Sonic, which is Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak.
Okay.
Who?
You're muted.
Coho
Again.
likes to say that this song, that this album is not focused on lyrics, yet he brings up a lyric line in his opening argument. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Smoking Out the Window is Silk Sonic's best song. It is their tightest. The instrumentation is at its best. The production is at its best. And the dichotomy between Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak is better here than in any other song that they have ever done. The bounce back between the two of them is incredible. It's like
But how's the cinematography?
Okay, bro. You're muted.
Muted.
bro.
Okay, it's my turn. Yeah. So After Last Night is Silk Sonic, but it features one of the forgotten members of the band, and that's Bootsy Collins. He's like the MC or the host. Also has Thundercats as has a great little section in it. If we've learned anything in Bruno Mars' career, he is the king of like cringy, cheesy, like making love songs, like 24 Karat, Gorilla, like the lazy song. He's all about like chaotic good levels of just being sexy, I guess.
Time. Did you say your song has a Thundercat in it?
Yes, it
Thundercats is a person, yeah.
Like Lionel and shit?
Oh!
Okay.
Okay.
Watch the episode that's not actually on the video stream.
Yeah, go to
It's on
Vimeo.
Vimeo.
We have
Yeah.
that one there.
I want to go home.
5
Not now.
fucking minutes.
All right,
Okay,
I'm
so
going
once
to
again,
start
I
with
just
this.
want to.
Whoa,
I'll go ahead.
No, hold on, Coho. You get to sit down.
No, let me start this one. Fly As Me. After the second chorus, what are we gonna do? Let's spell it out. F, yeah, L, L, Y. You know,
Tight.
everybody seeing this. Fly. Let's go to Smoking
Tight.
Out the Window. He has so Anderson .Paak has a really good delivery, but with Bruno Mars, you get lines like "Put me in a jam with the next man in the UFC." You would never believe that he would actually like get into a fight with a UFC fighter.
That's
That is
the
Anderson.
point. You're not
That
supposed
is
to take
Anderson
that
.Paak's
seriously.
song. Bruno Mars is not the person in that song. Whereas After Last Night is the best Silk Sonic. You get everything. You get everything
right.
there. It's cheesy with the wah pedals and everything. Yeah.
It's
Once
actually,
again, if we're gonna go ahead here and we're gonna talk about cringiness, yours is actually just actively gross. There's a lot of imagery used in your song that is not sexy. It does the opposite. It's a big
that
turn off. For a
gushy,
song that's about
gushy good.
yes, thick, thick, gross. The whole song uses imagery that I think is counterintuitive to the whole point of your song. And then let's talk about Smoking Out the Window. You're like, oh, me and you
Best
clearly at
song.
the same point of let's have the real talk here. The two songs where they have a good back and forth, but mine is slightly better than yours because I think Bruno is lacking in Smoking Out the Window. I think Anderson
Absolutely.
.Paak has more memorable moments and memorable pieces to Smoking Out the Window and more fun things to say.
I'm
Whereas with mine.
sorry.
Whereas with
I'm
mine,
sorry.
hold on.
As where with yours, Bruno is only on the chorus. Anderson takes over the entire song. Mine has the dichotomy that makes a good Silk Sonic song work. Because
Which hold on, but let me just re-say we're not arguing the best Silk Sonic song. We're arguing the best song of 2021, and Why Flies Me is closer to being the best song of 2021 than yours.
but it's also a
In the
Silk
canon of
Sonic
Silk Sonic.
song, so we
In
are
the canon-
arguing the best Silk
in the-
Sonic song.
in the
Sit
canon
the
of-
fuck down.
In the canon of Silk Sonic, mine is a better pick for 2021, best song of 2021. Even you can say, oh, the FLLYY call out is dumb. I think it's the most crescendo of hype. That whole song is about bravado. It's about making you feel really pumped up and really good about what you're doing going in, and having Anderson .Paak hype you up in the verses and Bruno singing in the chorus with all those high notes that are totally making you feel good. Your two, I think Anderson's better than Bruno, and it's not close. And yours just has features on it that ruin it entirely.
I was waiting for you guys. I was waiting for you guys to bring up the high notes because I know that's going to be like one of Andrew's strong points. If you guys actually go to the closing track, blast off. That is the.
Did you pick
that
Blast
is-
Off? Though?
I did not pick blast off, but if you're
Right,
going to talk
so
about,
sucks. Moving on.
but if you're going to talk about highest notes, you have to use actual facts. You can't present your song as the greatest. You have to use the entire album.
We're
and
not
its
arguing
album
the high
itself.
note. We're not
Okay,
arguing the
hold
high
on.
notes making the
Okay,
best
Let's
song,
talk-
though.
But
You
anyways,
guys got to. You guys
anyways,
had your turn to
After
speak.
Last Night doesn't add in different features. Bootsy Collins is a member of Silk Sonic. He is in the intro. He
And
is
he is also in Smoking Out the Window.
for like maybe 2 seconds, but like
And he's in maybe 2 seconds
he
of
serves a
After
purpose
Last
for.
Night.
I don't know what you did, but you did.
Oh,
do
that's
it.
the
in-
worst
he
song
is in
of the
more of his
entire
song than yours.
song!
He is more in yours than his.
Yeah, so here's the thing about Smoking Out the Window. Smoking Out the Window is tight. That piccolo flourish throughout the entire song is just mint.
Okay,
is
sorry. If we're
perfect.
gonna say Piccolo makes you the best song, then yes, you have the best song of 2021 that has a Piccolo.
That's
in
not
it. Good
what
job.
I said. I didn't say the piccolo makes it the best song. I said that is a function of the song that helps it to become that way. The lines in this song got our whole badass kids running around the whole crib like it's Chuck E. Cheese. Don't mean to
Cringe.
be
Thank you.
dramatic, but I wanna die. This bitch got me.
And
You-
Anderson,
Bar,
and
Silk
Anderson
Sonic
doesn't
sings the song.
know.
Let's let-
Bruno doesn't. Bruno does
Let's
not give
let
the
Silk
same
Sonic
effectiveness.
sing the song. Okay.
Yes, he does. They both get to sing the lead into the chorus. They both get their own verse, and the elasticity of Anderson .Paak's delivery and the smooth silkiness of Bruno Mars's delivery is the most balanced in this song. I want to
One more goddamn minute.
I also
Bruno
wanna
has-
bring up
Bruno has
real
a-
quick,
Bruno has a smoother
guitar-
delivery and
Chaos.
Brooklyn, I want to bring up the production in your song because the
Yep.
production in your song is actually super muddy. That guitar solo towards the end should be way much more up front, but it is
doesn't-
buried under vocals and bass
Yep.
and drums, but that should be the selling point.
That's not the selling point though. That's used as like an undertone for the song, for like the song itself. It's meant to be like the climax of sex, and they have to do it in a very not in your face way, because that's what Silk Sonic is, and that's what Bruno Mars and Anderson
No,
.Paak
okay, hold on. What
try-
Silk
try to
Sonic
do.
is smooth throwback to what R&B when R&B was at its best, and
What
Flies
yours
Me
does not sound
exemplifies that when it's the
Flies
best
Me
one, the
doesn't
fun one, and the
exemplify.
coolest
If you
one,
want me to
better than both of
exemplify
yours.
one sound, you
Snooze
exemplify
fest.
space.
Time. He said something. Disregard it. Okay.
He said something. I didn't.
He said something.
We both said things.
That we regret. Yeah. No.
So we're
I
done, right?
forgot.
We can vote.
Mike, we need closing arguments, but I forgot the order. So,
Fine.
Bah, you go first. Fuck it.
Cool.
All right.
The best part of Silk Sonic is the dichotomy between Anderson .Paak's delivery and Bruno Mars's delivery. With Fly As Me, it's the Anderson .Paak show. Bruno Mars is just regulated to the chorus, and even then, it's a weak chorus for Bruno Mars. As with After Last Night, I don't remember a single line from that song, except for that gushy, gushy good, which is kind of disgusting. The production on my song is the best. The instrumentation is clear, it's crisp, it's tight. The two vocalists are giving their best performances, and lyrically, these are the lyrics that are going to stick in your mind long after you're done listening to these songs. My song is the best when it comes to structure. The two of these songs are weak because one is not produced well, and the other, it doesn't work for what this band's strengths are. And I yield my time.
Nice.
Damn, why didn't you Yojo tell him like 30 seconds ago? We could have saved time.
He did
Ah.
say tight. He said tight. Okay, Hugo.
All right, so after last night, again, exemplifies the tone that Silk Sonic is going for in general. They are cringy. They go for that, like not necessarily gross, but it is that kind of like it makes those moments not embarrassing. When you go to Fly As Me, it's a half baked idea, and they don't know what to do, so they just try to do the same thing that ultimately Jackson 5 did, and they don't really improve on that. The one thing was spoken on out of the windows that we didn't touch on is it drops off in a heartbeat. You need Put On a Smile to give that dichotomy, and the dichotomy itself, that is Anderson .Paak's performance. Bruno Mars cannot hold a candle to the charisma and the gravitas that Anderson has in Spoken Out the Window. After last night, again, combines everything. Bootsy Collins, the rest of the members, that guitar solo is a great underlying tone for what the song is trying to do. I'm good.
Did you guys see that Brooklyn has a beanie?
It's a toque.
He also said half baked.
Nice.
Nice.
Hugo, I think.
They keep throwing out fancy shit that no one cares about, like production dichotomy and all that bullshit. I'm just saying, when I listen to music, I care about how it makes me feel more than anything. And when it comes to Silk Sonic, the song on the album that made me feel the best is Fly As Me. That is the song across the board that had the most energy to it, the most bounce, the most fun. And I think it shows Bruno and Anderson's strengths better than the other two. Bar likes to keep yelling, oh, there's a balance of a balance. I only hear Anderson and Smoking Out the Window, and after last night is just gross, and I don't give a shit about what's happening because there's 6 different people on the song, and I don't understand who's doing what. In Fly As Me, I have the charisma, I have the fun, the balance, and the energy from Anderson .Paak, and I have that smooth chorus from Bruno. That's all I care about. Fly As Me makes me feel super fun, super energetic, and it sounds the best. It sounds the most like classic R&B, which is what Silk Sonic's trying to do, is 70s R&B, just like Brooklyn pointed out the Jacksons, and they do the Jacksons better than the Jacksons, which is really hard to do because the Jacksons are the Jacksons. So I take Fly As Me in a heartbeat over these two snooze fests of a song.
Fine.
Hey,
The
Cole,
Jacksons
did you
are
know
the
you have a
Jackson-
K behind
Jackson
you?
5, however, though.
What'd you say?
You have a K behind you.
I do. That's my name, my initials.
He said that these people do the Jackson 5 better than the Jackson 5, Mike.
No, I said the Jacksons,
Jesus.
Cody,
not the Jacksons.
are you awake?
Oh shit! I forgot Cody was still here.
Yeah. They did better than the Jacksons, but the Jackson 5 was the what?
Different bands, technically speaking, but
Get the fuck out of here.
technically speaking, they are.
Holy fuck. Okay, that was so dumb. I
was.
thought all these songs were absolute garbage. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this. I did not have
You're
a great
talking
time
about
anyway.
songs.
I didn't. And then at one point, this bitch has me. Listen, that's not very woke in 2022. That's very
This is
offensive.
the video store.
But here's the thing. So I didn't set up this debate, and I don't decide the rules, and I didn't decide anything besides be the judge. So it creates this awkward system when one of the person that's debating gets another person on their side to agree with them in the argument versus another person's counterpoint. At one point in this fight, Bar and Coho go at each other, and Brooklyn literally sides with Bar and says, "I agreed to take down Coho on his main point." While I think Bar was giving a great argument through and through. Did I understand everything? No. Was his song apparently about sex? Sure, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I think Bar won this fight on this one.
Shit.
Interesting.
I wasn't really paying attention to what Cody was saying, but you know, good times.
Bar won this round.
Fucking A. Oh shit! Does that mean we got to go again?
Yeah, we did.
God damn
Yeah.
it, Cody!
We gotta go one more.
If Coho won, would it have ended?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking Cody. Jesus.
Okay.
Brooklyn, you better not win
I'm
this.
gonna-
Sit this one out.
See
motherfucker.
now, I have
Okay.
to win it right now in order to end it. So
I'm gonna
So,
have Brooklyn win this. Just
If anybody, if anybody other than Brooklyn wins, that person is the winner.
that is the game. Yeah, Brooklyn has to win to
If
force a
Brooklyn gets the third point, we have a tiebreaker.
Hey, Brooklyn, you see the microphone by your
God,
name?
don't
Press
do
that
that.
before you start speaking.
Okay.
Anybody got Venmo? Make this go.
I do. I do.
Okay. And round 3,
R needs it.
the songs are Foo Fighters. Who picked that? He wins.
God damn
Oh
it.
fuck, tiebreaker. No.
Fuck.
No. Let's hear the arguments. Okay. We have Making Fire, All We Have Is Time, and Easy on Me.
Did they make the fire by lighting
Who
farts?
hasn't gone first yet?
Bar has
Okay,
to go
Bar.
first.
You're gonna go first then. And go.
All We Have Is Time by the band Sundays is a sonic wonder. This is an indie band from Bandcamp, and to sound as good as this is fantastic. The guitar in this is absolutely fantastic. It instantly hooks you in. The vocals on here and the lyrics are both heartbreaking and endearing. How dare you? This is a sonic wonder of a song that more people need to know about.
Time. Okay, that was fun. You go, Koho.
There's one name in pop that when they release an album, it's a motherfucking event, and Leonard Bolton would agree. It's Adele. And when Adele came back with her newest album about her divorce, and an album and a song specifically that she wrote to help teach her kid and explain to her kid when he's older why their parents are together, it was Easy on Me. One of the most heartbreaking, beautifully sang songs of the entire year, the single best song of the year. In Adele coming back with the most impressive vocal performance and best written song of the year, bar none, whatever these two chuckle fucks picked.
Chuckle fucks disregarded.
Really?
Okay. Yeah. Brooke. You're muted, Brooke.
I did it again. I tried to listen to you guys and mute the mic, but yeah, if I'm correct, I believe this was the first single to come out in the year. This was February 2021, and Foo Fighters came out with Medicine at midnight, and this was the lead single on the track. This and a lot of songs that often tackle divorce and heartbreak. Dave Grohl being one of the goats in that one with Everlong. They take that sadness and you have to run with it somewhere. You have to do something. You can dwell on it.
I forgot to cut you off. You're done.
Okay, I'm cut. Thanks.
Okay. 5 more minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna talk first this time because y'all ganged up on me this last one. No. I'm gonna talk because y'all ganged the fuck up on me.
You talked first on the first question. Let Andrew talk.
I did, and then y'all jumped down my throat and he started the last one. So shut the fuck up. This is my time. What we're gonna talk about is how Bar's song is. What I'm saying is Bar's song is bland and boring. It's one note. It literally does not change from that first piece and continues all the way through. And Brooklyn, I'm just going to say it. Foo Fighters hasn't made a song that sounds different since 1998. It sounds like every other song they have fucking made since 1998. It doesn't sound new. It doesn't do anything for me. It is maybe the worst rock song of the year, but Andrew's is close as well because y'all picked awful songs in comparison to Adele's masterpiece.
Well, that's really good because Everlong came out in 1996. So thank you. They've actually put out quite a bit of good music. Easy on Me is an incredibly unfinished song. They have a piano track in there. They have like a little bit of bass. They could have done so much more, even for Adele standards. When you think of rumor has it, Someone Like You, there's so much depth added to it that gives that emotion. This is a demo track that they put out, and it just happened to do well because everybody is in a pandemic. Listen, everybody breaks up and everybody separates. How you deal with it is an entirely different thing. This is the easy way to dwell on it. Whereas with my song, it takes that passion. But if this is a lifetime, then make up your mind. I've waited a lifetime to live. I'm down to the wire. I'm making a fire.
So now who's monologuing? Bar talk.
With that status.
Yeah. So I would like to say, I would like to say, Koho brought up.
He's back on Wednesday.
I would like to bring up the fact that Koho said my song is one note, which is incredibly false. You've got that energetic instrumental riff, and then it leads into the soft whimpering vocals of our lead singer, and then you get into the chorus that's got these beautiful harmonies on top of the aching just desperation in the vocals behind the lyrics. So one note bullshit argument. What is one note is Easy on Me.
That's
it's
incorrect.
The same piano line the entire
Okay, I'm gonna take the opportunity for him
song.
cutting out.
What makes
I'm gonna
this
take
song Someone Like You?
What I'm going to say is the instrument lacking? Who gives a shit? Her voice is forefront, and her voice is so powerful, it carries that song over instruments. She doesn't need instruments. She's fucking Adele. Her voice is stronger than everyone else that y'all just fucking picked in this track. Your song, whimpering vocals, waning guitar. I was groaning from minute 1 to the end because that entire song does nothing different. You're like, oh, the guitar changes 6 notes in the 6th bar of this key. I don't give a shit. It's boring. When it comes to yours, you can be like, oh, 1996 last time. The passion. What passion? Dave Grohl just growls the same 6 notes as whatever the last song he fucking did when he did cocaine. I don't give a shit. The song sounds nothing new. It's just, oh, I'm sitting on a guitar and I'm just going to sing some different versions of the same couple songs over and over. Adele added something new because she doesn't put out a song every year. She comes back after 5 years after a heartbreak and gives us this fucking beautiful song that doesn't need bass, doesn't need your bullshit production, just her voice and a piano and how she feels.
Actually, you go ahead.
Yeah. So releases a different song every year. This, Someone Like You, and Hello are all very similar sounding.
Can I actually add off of that?
Sure.
This style of song got done. Whatever I done, whatever I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. This style.
And I don't know who did it, but
all
Adele
the
did it
time in UK pop. It was sorry. Anyways, so Easy on Me, you're talking about, it doesn't need these instruments. Then why was the guitar there in Rolling in the Deep? Why was the backing vocal there in Rumor Has It?
1 minute.
Why were the drums there in Set Fire to the Rain? Like, why does she have why does she have instruments in?
And
because she was 21 and now she's 30. She's a better artist now.
And why is she rushing?
Why isn't she on tour then?
And why
because she's at a residency?
And why is she rushing through some of her guys? And why is she rushing? And why is she forcing herself through some of these lyrics? Because when you get to the lead in to the chorus, it's she's not giving herself breath control. It sounds wrong.
What I'm proving to you right now is that she shows incredible breath control and restraint when she's able to switch between 2 notes for an extended 30-second period. That is one of the hardest things you could do as a vocalist, and specifically as an alto. You can shut the fuck up with that. That is not true at all.
It increases.
Okay, sure. She's able to manage a super sustained note for a long time back and forth. Really impressive. More impressive than your song.
More impressive than your song. Disregarded. Okay.
Guys, we have a background that says Sin Tit.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Okay. Mike, pick one of these people.
Bar. Fuck.
Sure. Don't be muted.
The descending guitar leading into the first verse instantly hooks you right away. The beautiful vocals that have such desperation to them, but such a weakness to them, is the perfect delivery for these heartbreaking lyrics about having to be on the road all the time, and even when you're close to the person that you love, it still seems like they're so far away. It is incredibly relatable. And the harmonies on this are beautiful. When you get all of these layered vocals together, it creates this sonic soundscape that is unlike anything else in music in 2021. Coho picked a song that Adele does every time. She releases this kind of song towards the beginning of her album cycle every single time. It is nothing new for Adele. In fact, we hear it all the time. And Brooklyn's song, there's na-nas and nothing changes.
Time. Changes. Disregarded. Brooklyn.
Making a Fire is a culmination of what music is doing at the time. Disco is very much so the new or the upcoming genre. But what's happened with that is it has trickled off into funk rock, essentially taking over rock stations. And Foo Fighters have thrived on that with Making a Fire, a very Joe Walsh heavy beat. This is one where you can listen to either Taylor Hawkins drum beat, Dave Grohl's motivating vocals, whereas all we have this time, a song that I've just figured out the riff like literally 30 seconds ago, takes 6 notes. Like I shouldn't be able to do that for a Song of the Year candidate. It should be more complex than that. And then you go to Easy on Me. It's another formulaic thing that's done in UK pop in particular. He's done it better with Someone Like You, Chasing Pavements, Rumor Has It, Fire to the Rain. This is a cash grab amongst all of the cash grabs because she doesn't have a voice anymore.
Her voice doesn't work anymore. Disregard it. Okay. Go.
If her voice doesn't work anymore, why is she doing more impressive vocal work on this song than she did when she was 21 at all? They keep saying, she did better in other things. She's never written a song about divorce, first of all, so I don't know what they're talking about. This song aches with pain for Adele and what she's going through right now, and she crushes it all the way through. It needs this, it needs that. No, it doesn't. It needs Adele, a piano, and her voice, and she kills it instantly. I don't give a shit what they're doing in the UK. I care about what Adele's doing. When it comes to your fucking Foo Fighters song, we've said it enough. Nothing's happening. You're like, it feeds into disco, it feeds into folk pop. Yeah, that was in the 80s. And guess what? They're still doing what they did in the fucking 80s. I'm sorry. They haven't grown. They're not doing anything different. Bar's talking about, it's painful, these lyrics, because it's so relatable to be on the road all the time. I'm sorry. It's not relatable. Don't pretend. Your entire fucking song is boring. You're like, waning guitars and groaning this and groaning that. It doesn't make me feel anything. It makes me tired, actually. That's what it makes me feel like. I need to take a nap. When it comes to Dave Grohl's vocals, I listen to it and I'm bored. I'm sorry. The Foo Fighters have not been interesting since 1996. They don't do anything. What Adele does right now is make me cry and weep with her through the whole song.
Whole song. Disregarded. By the way, the Foo Fighters are from the 90s, not the 80s. The fuck? Also, Brooklyn, is your point that Adele sang better when she was fat?
What the fuck?
Hey, Nazario, I got Mystery Science Theater shit to give you, too.
Nice. Okay. Cody, what do you got to say about this shit?
So, I don't think this was a triple threat match. I think this was two people pissed off at one person and decided to attack together the entire time than actual debate. Because I don't remember, maybe in the closing, but I don't think Brooklyn said anything really negative about Bar's song the entire way through the thing. They just yelled at Coho.
Did you freeze? He froze.
No.
He froze. Oh.
I'm trying to make a ground on
That
this.
was fucking awesome. Good freeze frame right there.
Because I don't care that no one ever says anything about it. I don't think that makes you have the correct answer. I just think that just means like there was some shady ass tactics used in this debate.
Maybe
as
not.
teams, maybe go fuck yourself. Overall, I felt like it was 2-on-1, and I felt like the one stood its ground. So I'm giving it to Coho.
Yeah, baby.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
It's a reverse.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Then it's
Seriously,
First
were we
of
going to do
all-
this the whole time?
First of all,
Reverse.
Mike.
we have a veto apparently that we just found out about.
Yeah,
Oh,
someone
we
gave
do
us
not agree.
$10.
If we do not agree with the decision, Mike and I can change it.
I want to go
But
home.
we're changing this one.
I want.
We're changing it to the only person here that brought up a Thundercat.
Oh, god damn it.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is
Oh
And
my god, this is court.
And-
court.
this
pick
should have been
the
expected.
song
This should have been
and
expected.
pick the song from an actual nice rock band that I love and you shat on. So fuck
Yeah,
you.
because Foo
And
Fighters
he's
fucking
Adele's
suck.
the
Great,
great.
too.
Adele's
Because he
one of
doesn't
the,
know anything about Foo Fighters.
Adele's the greatest female singer of all time. Fuck off.
Agreed.
Was she better singer when she was fat, Cody? You don't know.
I don't want to
Yes.
be here when you guys keep
Yes.
saying this bullshit.
I think this album is just as
I'm
good as
in
everything
danger.
else.
So, with the pity vote,
With a pity vote
Tie
and
game.
with Wet and Malton's agreement.
Tie
This is
game.
Kangaroo Court.
We're
He
going
was
to
my
the tiebreaker.
second place, so that's fine.
Bar knows I'm still better than him. That's all that matters.
We're going to the tiebreaker, which we can no longer use vetoes on. So
Yeah, so,
think
and
this
it
one
doesn't
probably
involve
will get
songs,
to
right?
decide.
We going for something else? Like pornos?
I'm glad I get to argue against Brooklyn's pick here because I have some thoughts.
the tiebreaker.
Face off! Rage Cage! Yes!
It's face off.
Yes!
Wait. These are movies. I saw Final Girls. I
Yeah.
saw Face Off. Is the one that's supposed to be Ever After?
No, happier than ever. is the
Happier than ever.
Oh, I'm gonna fix
Oh,
it.
so Happiness, the Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh yeah, the one
Yeah,
with the
fuck
rape.
name. Sure.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, that one.
I like it.
Okay. Let's go. Since you technically won,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
want to go first or want to go last?
I'll go last. No, I lied. I want to go first.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ,
Okay.
make up your mind.
Sorry, Mike.
Speak, damn it.
Yeah, shit,
So-
you're wasting time.
So Billie Eilish is one of the most prolific young artists of all time. Her last album is very impactful about mental illness and depression, and her second album immediately is a response to that about fame and what that does to you once you've gotten there. And Happier Than Ever is the culmination of that entire album, where it starts with this really beautiful, like it sounds like a love song, and it turns into this dark underbelly to show you the opposite of like how it seems on the outside. On the inside, fame really sucks, and what it really does to her all the way through. It's a fantastic song from Billie Eilish. A+ stuff.
Time. Mike, who's Billie Eilish?
I don't
She
know.
made the song for the new Bond song. There you go.
Okay.
I know Billy Loomis.
He's dead.
The ghost.
I picked Face Off. It has Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That is all. Thank you. That's all.
My argument has just been
No, it
made.
has
Thank
Rage
you.
Cage.
He wins. He wins.
No, he said the wrong fucking movie. It's got John Travolta and fucking Nick Cage.
All right. That's
Fuck that up.
Here you go.
Final Girl is by the Scottish band Churches. Final Girl basically takes the metaphor of the final girl in horror films and sets that in the personal life of the lead singer of the band Churches. Basically, she's equating it to like having this musical freedom to do whatever she wants, but then just like age and the industry have made her feel like her creativity and her individuality is dying around her, and she's the only one left.
Time.
Bar, you mentioned horror movies. I've already filled the cup.
Good shit. Okay. I'm giving you guys 3 minutes.
Yeah.
5 is too fucking long.
No, actually, no,
okay.
fuck that.
Cool.
2.5.
2.5. And Mike will bring you in to tell you when
Then-
you have 30 seconds left.
Then I'd like to start with a very brief statement.
No.
I'd like to read a line from Brooklyn's song, legitimately said by 3 people who are rapping so fast that it's gibberish. My plate haters ate off of, yeah, get Hitler a steak. He has Dwayne Johnson show up at the end of his song, and it's the worst part because you have 3 people who are trying to show you how fast they can rap, and someone comes in going a tenth of the speed on their first time rapping. It's dog shit. I'm sorry. I'm going to talk about Final Girl real quick just to say it's way too long. It's so boring. Chaverches is fucking not that good. You hyped this song up a lot, and it really didn't pay off when it's 6 minutes of putting me to sleep. Sorry.
So when
Face Off
Brooklyn-
has Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
and he reveals the curtain at the end of the song. You literally hear the water bottle crinkling in his hand as he's basically walking away from the studio. It completely kills any mood that song builds. With Happier Than Ever, the first half of that song is boring.
It's not. It's beautiful.
And then the second half of that song, the guitars sound like shit. And
No, they
Billie
don't.
Eilish can't fucking belt. Her voice
She's
does
not trying to belt.
work with that.
What I want you to know is you're trying to pick a song that doesn't exist. You're like, oh, just pick, but it should have been better like this. But that's not what she's going for. What she's going for is to give you a sweet, beautiful ukulele song to entrench you in to the vibe of that album, which is very bright and colorful. And it's not a snooze. That's your song. And then the middle of it, it switches to those dark, gritty rock guitars, and her vocals are even harder. Drunk in Your Benz, Leave Me Alone Under the Influence, and it has the best song where it says, you make me fucking hate this city, which is literally one of the best lyrics in the entire song, where it reveals to you what it's all about. Your song has nothing to it, Bar. I'm sorry. Oh, it's about horror songs or horror movies. I couldn't tell. I'm asleep 30 seconds in. Sorry.
All right, so "Final Girl" is the Church's song that wants to be a Carly Rae Jepsen song. Happier Than Ever is mumble ukulele stuff at its worst. And again,
seconds,
Tech Nine has a song with Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Okay,
What you
so
said that-
I
no,
gotta
Brooklyn,
have,
say that again.
I gotta
Brooklyn,
have a
say
little
that
bit
again.
more time. You
Tech
shut up.
Nine has a song.
No, you stop. I have to have a little bit more time to.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
So, mine is the most interesting. Mine is the most unique. Mine is the one that sounds the best. The metaphor of a final girl compared with losing your individuality in your industry is incredibly smart.
Time. Okay. You're lucky that we used the veto because his song has Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh God!
You're already getting it wrong. It's got Nick Cage and fucking John
Travolta.
God damn it. Shit.
And I don't
Okay.
mean John Travolta.
Hey, Bar, you wanted to talk? Get a minute.
So, when it comes to Final Girl, the beautiful, luscious, synthetic instrumentation sets the perfect mood. And the bassiness, the treble, sets this underlying dread that most horror movies, including a lot of John Carpenter films, absolutely keys in on. That underlying sense of dread of losing yourself, losing who you are, losing your creativity in an industry that is actively trying to kill that and sell you as bubblegum pop is the most unique, fascinating, and interesting song that has been released in 2021. Happier Than Ever, the second half sounds like shit. The first half is just the same boring droll for 2.5 minutes. As for Face Off, these guys want to act tough, but they're saying nothing at all.
What are we doing?
I'm not sure. Kind of concerned.
I'm sorry, you're muted.
Oh, okay. So The Rock does not care how Churches spells their name. The Rock does not care that Billie Eilish is trying to be an Avril Lavigne jabroni in the second half of the song. What The Rock does care about is that one day Tech Nine sent lyrics in front of him, and The Rock, the most popular actor in the world, was like, yeah, I'm going to be on a rap song. Tech Nine has a song called Face Off with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, the most popular actor in the world. What a time to be alive. That is all.
Dude, you guys are so lucky we used the veto. Like, it's not even a fucking joke. Groot, you agree with me? There you go. Go. Send us home.
Bar, I'm sorry, no one's trying to take Church's uniqueness away from them. No one knows who the fuck they are. So it just sounds like a pretentious bullshit song for 6 minutes. I'm sorry. They think they're bigger than they are. They're not. They're a band that makes these songs that are for 6 people in New Jersey, and you happen to be one of the 6. And guess what? The song is droll. You're talking about Billie Eilish being boring? It's not. Your song is literally the same 6 minutes over and over and over, looped over and over and over. I don't care about atmosphere. What I care about is how the music and the lyrics and the feel of my song all interconnected tell a story for Billie Eilish. The ukulele is not boring. It's actually really pretty, and it's actually a really sweet build up until we get to these guitars that change the feel, and it totally switches what you think the song is going to be. And you can call it Avril Lavigne. It's not. Billie Eilish is going back to the style she did on the first album and connecting 2 entire eras of her pop into one giant syncretic story in the span of one song. about heartbreak, about fame being worse than it seems, all in the span of beautiful lyrics, including the synergy of LA, the feeling of love in your 20s, happier than ever, blows Chaverches out of the water with their pretentious bullshit. You're muted, Nazario.
Hey, no ghost. Do you know that there's a theory that Avril Lavigne died in 2003, and the person that we got after is like a body double that was like put there by the studio, and they just wanted to, like keep her music going. That's why her music is so shitty after the first album. I saw that on TikTok. Okay.
You use TikTok?
I needed to see Eli McKegg's cringy videos. Okay,
Well,
Cody,
that's on the internet.
tell us
So,
one.
so I think somebody in the closing got confused that Mike and Nazario are not voting, and I am voting to tell me John Carpenter bullshit. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It was just like this. So here's how I'm sitting. There was a person winning this fight, like winning for me. His name was Andrew James Barr, and I think he put together one of the worst closings I've ever heard in my life. It sounded like he was trying to get it on with this song. How he was just like, it was weird. It was awkward. I was uncomfortable. So where are we at? We're on the video store.
Yeah.
Just give it to Brooklyn and send it.
Just give it oh god.
Just give it to Brooklyn and send it. He
The
can have the
winner is-
meme win.
The winner in my head is Coho, but who I'm voting for is Brooklyn. Dwayne The Rock
Yeah.
Johnson.
Oh
is
my
not
God.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
The world knows, and Cody knows, and I know. I won this, and Brooklyn needs it more. And I just want to say it again. Like Aaron Rodgers owns the Chicago Bears, I own Andrew James Barr. Thank you.
Actually, the
And
video
you're
store
a
just
winner.
owns Andrew James Barr. He can't win here to save his life.
He can't
You
win anywhere
know,
to save his
you
life.
know why he won, right?
Dwayne
Wow.
The Rock Johnson.
Wayne The Rock
Thundercats.
Johnson.
Oh,
Oh,
Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Easy
Hey, got the
shit.
He had a
fucking movie
song.
wrong.
He had a song called "Face Off" on the video store. Mike's vote was made up.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, how are you guys satisfied with the result of this?
I give
don't
it
care.
4 VHS tapes.
I agree.
I'm
We're
mad.
perfect.
Bar took this seriously, and I still beat him, so I don't care.
I'm mad. I was winning.
You were, and then you had sex with your song.
Uh,
There shouldn't have been a fourth round for you, Bar.
It was weird. Okay.
Ouch.
Thanks, Cody, for judging this
yeah, that was
thing.
good times.
Mike, I am sorry. I kept you here for an hour for this. I really am.
Fuck.
I'm sorry,
He
Mike.
got so fucking bored he started using the wrong logos and things. Bar, Coho, and Brooke. Yeah. Bye. Next week,
Well,
a regular episode.
Maybe.
next week we have Zach Ford, hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Nice.
shit! You need more views. That you bringing in the man that kept the fucking video store going. I like it. Good strategy.
What about Lucas? Is he chopped liver?
Well, he's just there, you know.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
He just drops about the fucking the sharks and shit.
Uh,
Okay. Yes, watch
Muscles.
like 500 Stones. We have
yes.
what, 10 more episodes to go, something like that.
Something like that.
We're
Yeah.
almost halfway there, yeah.
Good shit.
Fucking A.
Bye.
Bye.